Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Famer Bob Berry ruled Milwaukee's airwaves in the 60s and 70s. He spoke with countless musicians and celebrities over the years. Bob collected remarkable recordings of these encounters, which he's now sharing with the public. Here's Bob.
Remember Beauregard, Bo Duke on the TV series Dukes of Hazzard? John Schneider played the part in 127 episodes from 1979 to 1985. He also had roles in Smallville, Dr. Quinn's Medicine Woman, Desperate Housewives, and many others. In addition to acting, John did a remake of It's Now or Never, an Elvis Presley hit. It was one of the highest charting Elvis covers of all time.
It's now or never.
He had several number one country hits, but he did not sing the Dukes of Hazzard song. That was Waylon Jennings.
Just a good old boy. Wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern-day Robin Hood.
The 7th season of the Dukes of Hazzard was about to premiere, and I got a surprise answer when I asked John if there was anything new this year.
We've gotten into now something that I'm a little upset about. We're doing following suit with A-Team and Knight Rider and all these other shows. We're getting into using miniatures, which are little automobiles instead of real ones. We're no longer doing all of the jumps, which I guess on one hand you'd say, well, that's good because we're not going to, we're not taking any risks and we're not wasting all of those automobiles. However, what they can do in miniatures are stunts that you could never ever do in real cars. So I think in the last couple of months it's taken another step towards being silly instead of being a real story.
Well, do you do a lot of your own stunts?
We do all of our own fights and all of our own running and jumping and climbing around. When the car gets off the ground, that's not us. When they really do that anymore, anyway. We do an awful lot of the driving, the 180s and the sliding around corners and things like that. We do that, and since we get to do that every day, we've got I can slide a car into a parking space a whole lot better than I can tell I'll park my own. So it's a lot of fun, yeah.
Finally, John, for people interested in getting into acting, was yours a romantic story, getting the job on the Dukes of Hazzard, or how did that come about?
Well, getting the job was romantic, and then I'd done musical theater for 17 years before that.
Yeah, that's right. I can't believe that you did Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof.
How about that? Yeah, I did. That was so much fun. What a wonderful musical that is.
Give us a line. I just can't believe you in that part. Give us a line, John.
Give you a line. I can't. I just talk that way, that's all. I had my beard, and it was great. I sang. I was heavy. I weighed about 50 pounds more than I weigh now. Today I'm a horse. Anyway. So, I did that, and I think that the best way to get into it is just work your tail off. You've got to do it. You've got to do community theater. You've got to do everything that you can. Get all the experience you can. On stage, behind stage, you've got to read a lot, you've got to write a lot.
You went and tried out for the part for the Dukes of Hazzard, right?
I tried out for the part in Dukes 1978. I was doing some theater at that time. I was doing cabaret work. I was singing and dancing. And came in and had found out through the actor grapevine that what they wanted were real honest-to-goodness farmers. They weren't interested in actors with big resumes and things like that. They just wanted real down-home folks. So I went in with a Budweiser in one hand and a ripped-up old T-shirt on. I had a little cap on, I think an Atlanta Braves cap. Went in and told them that's exactly what I was, and worked on them for a while, and got a call back, and then finally got called out here to audition to screen test it. And that is every actor's dream, I think. About a month and a half later, I was notified that I had the show. I was out here for the full month and a half, screen testing with different people every week. But it was good. So I'm actually from Mount Kisco, New York. So that part is fairly romantic because it takes a little bit of spunk, I think, to get through and pull something like that off. And it was fun. It really was fun.
That's great.
Go and become the character that they want.
Yeah, right. Well, John, we wish you all the best of luck, continued success with the Dukes of Hazzard, and we'll be looking for Gus Brown and Midnight Brewster.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Bob.
I'm the best pal the Duke boys ever had. I'm thunder on the highway looking bad, bad.
Bob Berry, WOKY 9092.
Thank you for listening to Bob Berry's Unearthed Interviews. Be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast on iTunes or wherever you find your podcasts. You can find all the episodes at WisconsinBroadcastingMuseum.org. Check out Bob Berry's book, Rock and Roll Radio Milwaukee. Book sale proceeds support Angels Kids Fund and Donate Life Wisconsin. The preceding program was made possible by a generous contribution from Terry Bond.